Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is currently a Wednesday, and today we are going to be playing some more Pac-Man. Hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello there, hello, floor. It's fine. I don't have a problem. I don't have, like, sudden fainting syndrome or anything. Who sent that? Nova did. Of course they did. Hello. I hope everybody is having a good day. I'm having a fairly decent one. Tiny bit sleepy, because I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night, but it's good. I'm keeping myself awake and functional. Okay, so before we start up the stream today, thank you for the pie. Why? Hello, Floor. Oh yeah, I saw SMG4's quitting. You know what? I don't entirely know what the reason is, aside from, you know, he mentioned he's just like, I'm creatively spent. I've done it. Ow. I've done everything I can possibly do with this SMG4 thing. So you know what? I kind of hope that, like, he moves on to, like, a new thing. You know what I mean? Like, ow. I doubt that this is a case of, like, a creator just up and leaving the internet or something. I suspect that, here's the thing. SMG4, a lot of the things involved with SMG4 are kind of tied directly into the use of Mario as a franchise. And, yeah, I can imagine why something like that would be a little stifling to your creativity. Because, like, you can't exactly move anything forward with those franchises. And, like, anything that you do from there on out has to be, like, without that. And I just get the suspicion that, like, he could probably get a lot farther with a new series with a complete cast of, like, brand new characters. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't entirely know what his plans are for the future, but I am hoping for some good things. You know what I mean? Also, Carla's here. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. Anyway, before I start up start up the game and whatnot, I would like to let you guys know that I have heard that Ocean, somebody that I have been doing some streams with over on Synth's channel, Ocean is apparently thinking about playing some Jackbox games tonight, and they don't know for sure whether or not they're going to be live streaming it or not. They might, maybe no. I again unsure. But, yeah, that should be happening sometime in the near future. And I don't entirely know, like, I think if they are doing some Jackbox games and stuff like that, I'm probably going to be making this a short stream, and then I'm going to be joining them on their stream to play a round of Jackbox stuff. Because, like, Jackbox is kind of my kryptonite, unfortunately. I'm just like, oh, I must play the funny Jackbox game. So, yeah, expect that. That is kind of the idea behind that. Yeah, if I suddenly just be like, oops, gotta go, raiding out, and then I raid you guys out to Ocean's channel, that's pretty much why. They posted on Twitter saying they're gonna stream at 9 p.m. EST. Yeah, and I believe that is about 8 p.m. EST where I'm at, so that's gonna be in about an hour. So I might end up, like, cutting this off at, like, 8:30 and then jumping on board there. So that's kind of the plan. So that being said, I think now would be a good time to start up playing the game. I think that's a good idea. So let me go ahead and start that up, head over to the game tab, and let's begin, shall we? Oh, here, click into the window. Yay! Owie! Like I was saying... Let's get this started. So the next levels that we got going on here are the water levels. And if I remember correctly... Yay. If I remember correctly, I don't think I remember liking the water levels that much. But you know, we'll see. Doot, 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 buoys. All right, scuba dooba. Let's go. So I remember there are some levels with, like, an undersea, like, submarine thing.
Listen, Pac-Man. We were able to locate Spooky on Ghost Island, many leagues across the sea. You'll have to brave a long swim through the ocean to get there. But the tides are treacherous. This will be no easy feat, even for you.
I'll say, but knowing you, I'm sure you've got some trick up your sleeve, don't you, Professor?
Indeed I do. Here, try these flippers on for size. They should significantly buoy your aqueous agility.
Thanks a bunch. I'll start swimming along then.
Be careful out there, Pac-Man.
He looks like a silly round duck. Water levels tend to be difficult or annoying. Yeah, well. Again, unsure. It could be, I could be like, you know, just being a big old baby. Oh god, I forgot the previous episode. We had like a very, very difficult boss round. Oh geez. Okay, RB to float. Very well. Sat on the floor working on my Hat Kid costume since 5 p.m. I have seen some of the work that you've been doing on that. Okay, so all of the up and down motion is done via my my like basically right triggers. Ooh, okay, dolphin kick. Very well, flip kick. I kind of figured that one out. This is a little bit awkward. I don't know why it is. Like, it just seems like... I really wish I was running around all platformery and jumping around. But, you know, that's just me and my stupid things. I like 3D platformers. I like running around, like, you know, in 3D platformers. Tasty. Yum, yum! All right. I've already collected all the cherries, apparently. All right, anything else around here that I'm missing? Oh, I want to get all the food. Reminds me of the water levels in Pressure. They make me dizzy. Yeah, I can see how this could make you dizzy, for sure. All right, checkpoint. Oh, whoops. Ah, okay. You can hit switches. No shit. Thank you. Opinion on bed nests. What the heck are bed nests? Is it like an actual thing, or is that like... Oh! Right, ghosts are a thing in this game. Oh, I got him. Come on, one more. Yay, nice. Making a nest out of blankets and pillows. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh man, you know what I like to do, like especially around this time of year when it's like starting to get really cold outside. I like to make the my bedroom area like significantly colder, and then I like to just wrap myself up in big old blankets and enjoy like the nice cozy warmth. It's like cool air on the outside, but like, you know, nice and toasty on the inside. Okay, can I just say that, like, this place is freaking gorgeous? It's weird to say that about a Pac-Man game, but, like, it's really true. Oh, do I got it? I do. I need to clean up my bed so I can make a bed nest for winter. I think I just have, like, this really nice comforter. Though I've owned it for a really long time, and it's starting to do that thing where, like, owie. It's starting to do that thing where the strands or whatever the heck are starting to flake a bit. I've used that comforter for like way too long, so now I'm like I'm thinking about maybe getting a new comforter because it's like, it's kind of a weird texture, kind of bumpy. Fan art made for you in the Discord. Ooh. Oh. I miss having comforters. Comforters are pretty fun. Tasty. Again, super cozy. Okay, do I have all the apples? I do not. Which means there's probably an apple located somewhere around here. 2! What do we got over here? Extra life. Oh, I want that. I need to collect a lot more extra lives after, like, you know, my whole debacle from last stream. If you don't remember, last stream was like this very strange rock concert thing with a spider.
Yummy.
I have a Papa Sun chair, which is already nest-shaped, and I love snuggling up in it. Let me see. You know what's funny? I was talking with somebody a little bit earlier, and they were like, I've been like, so the problem is I can't really lie in bed without like falling asleep or something, but I don't have a heck of a lot of places that I feel comfortable with like relaxing at, if you know what I mean. Because like when I'm at my desk, I'm actively like working or playing a game or like actively in a call. So like my brain can't really shut off. So they were like, well, do you have a place that's like, you know, a designated spot to just sit down and like enjoy yourself? And I'm like, no, not really. No, it's just like, and they were like, well, why don't you like, you know, sit down in a chair or something?
Yummy.
You know, get yourself a nice recliner. And I was like, well, that's kind of a neat idea. And then I remembered, wait a second, I do have a recliner. I just have it like covered with a whole bunch of laundry I haven't put away. Have you ever like not used a recliner or used like a thing for so long that you completely forget you have it? Yeah, I did that with a piece of furniture today. Why does Bit not have a comfy chair? I do have a comfy chair. I just don't freaking use it. Ever. Whoa, 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 whoa. Speed. I am speed. Look at me go. Oh, good. Mines. And also... Oh. Hold up. Brave the mines. I think that's what they said to the children when they went, you know, went to have them go collect coal. I feel like I have a lot of useful things that I don't use. Yeah, right. Matt, that's a good question. What's something in your house that, like, you know you have, and you know it's useful, and you know you should use it, and you just don't? I don't think I'm gonna make a bed nest, per se. I think, owie. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. I just wanted to join for a few minutes. Well, thank you very much for coming in, Scorpion. I appreciate it. I have a VHS player, and I need to hook it up again and use it. I have not thought about VHS in so long. You know, I just recently watched a video from Scott the Woz. He was talking about... Ooh. This thing's home in on you? Anyway. Scott... Ow. Scott made a Scott Stash video where he was talking about, he has like a retro games station that's basically like a big old CRT television and then a whole bunch of old retro game consoles like hooked into it. And he has a VCR connected to it as well. And every once in a while, not often, but like a couple of times a year, he goes and he gets a VHS tape and he watches the VHS tape like all manual like, you know what I mean? And it's funny because he pointed out the interesting fact that like nowadays we're just so used to instant gratification. Like we're so used to the idea of just clicking on a you know, clicking on a video and then immediately getting the video. Swim. Swimmy boy. Meanwhile, back in the day, if you were watching a VHS, you had to be used to the idea of like sitting down and watching the previews before the actual movie started. Unless you fast forwarded through them. Well, actually, you couldn't do that with DVDs. I remember that. Do you remember DVDs and how like you start up the DVD player and you like pop it in and then you just had to sit through the previews before you got to the menu? Nova says, what's a VHS? Are you joking with me, or are you being genuine? Either way, I feel old. Oh, yeah, you remember that? Anyways, I have succeeded in getting buoy. Next buoy. Shark attack!
Let's go.
Should I know it? I figured you would know it, considering like you look up so much stuff about old Nickelodeon and things like that. VHS are basically like these old like tapes of film that you get that you play inside of a video like a VHS player. It was basically the thing, the big thing before DVDs were a thing. It wasn't a CD. It was literally just like a big old cartridge of tape that you popped into the player, and then it played movies for you. That was the old way. I remember that was how I watched a whole bunch of things when I was younger, including this one really old copy of The Lion King, which was absolutely demolished by us. Oh, what the heck? What the heck was that? Whoa, hold up. Your attacks won't work with giant sharks. Those jaws mean business. Hide and sneak past it without getting caught. But... Oops. I meant to press the other button. So, like, music tapes. Imagine, like, do you know, like, a cassette tape? Yeah, for, like, music and stuff like that. That is basically what it is. I'm a little intimidated by this entire area here. I used to watch Lion King 1.5 on VHS when I was a kid. Wow. The static screen scared me. Oh, was there like, you know, was there a little bit of jank with the tape and it was just like... Yeah, VHS is not very stable when it comes to, you know, staying very visible over like periods of time. Especially if like you oh my god. Well, you die instantly to this shark. Oh, you have a Walkman. Okay. I mean, hey. That's pretty old school. Don't eat me! Don't eat me! This shark mechanic is bullshit. It just gave me a static screen after the movie. Oh, okay. I grew up with that static, so for me, I was like... I think I need to wait a little bit longer so that this shark doesn't eat me. But that requires actually being patient. I don't know how to use it or what it's for. Man. Ah, my bones. They creak and ache as you say these words. Owie. Okay. Alright, I made it through.
Mega Pac-Man!
There we go, got him. Pippi doesn't have the attention span for patience. True! That is a correct statement right there. Or you had a tape where someone recorded over a part of it, so randomly it would change to a different show. Oh, dude, I remember that too. See, what I used to do when I was younger, I used to go to like the thrift store and pick up like blank VHS tapes, and then I would use those VHS tapes to record like stuff off of Comedy Central and stuff like that. And like I was like massively into stand-up comedy routines back in the day. I still am to a certain extent, but like I'm a lot less interested in stand-up comedy nowadays. But I used to record like, you know, whenever there would be a big stand-up like special that was going on where Comedy Central would run like a whole crap load of stand-up specials all at once, I would just be like, all right, my time is now. And then I would sit there and I would like record all the things. Though I would actively like sit there and watch the specials, and then whenever there was a commercial that came up, I would like pause the recording. I was serious about watching my stand-up, man. Oh god, I'm so dead.
Tasty.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like a jank setup here. Oh god. I did it, but I think the shark is like hot on my tail.
Tasty.
Where's the exit? There he is. I remembered how I was like 8 or 10. I had one of those 2000s DVD players I watched movies on. Ooh, nice. I was a kid when VHS tapes were kind of fading out and DVDs and Blu-ray were coming out. Well, actually, like DVDs, they were around for a long time. It took a while before Blu-ray really like sunk its teeth into things. Oh, nuts. Pay no attention to me.
Yummy.
Nothing. Nothing? Oh, dang it. They hit any kind of a checkpoint there? Ah, no. Oh, I did, apparently. All the gates are still open, so, you know, that's good. Okay, new maze unlocked. That's cool. Where do I go from here? Oh, in here. I do not like the hitboxes on this. Okay. All right. This game feels like one of those old computer games in the library. Really. I don't see it. Too high quality for me. My computer games, when I played them in the library, were like absolutely ridiculously low quality.
Tasty.
But there was a charm to them, you know what I mean?
Tasty.
Computer games? Yes, computer games. All right, made a checkpoint. Oh god, is that another? Okay, no, those are just regular sharks. I can just kill them. All right, nice. Reminds me of when some McDonald's play places had GameCube or PS2, so you could play on them. Played Winnie the Pooh Tigger game on one of them. Oh god, die. See, you say that. I grew up in the era where there were N64s in the McDonald's play places. That's how freaking old I was. I remember how, like, space age it felt to be playing on a GameCube, though. You know, like, I was used to playing stuff on an N64, and I remember how, like, polygonal and, like, how low frame rate everything was. And then I would go to the store and I would play something like... Oh, hold on a second.
Mega Pac-Man.
Ah, that's where it's hidden. Neat. Anyway, no, I would go to the store and then I would play on the displays they had for the GameCube, and I would just be like, "What is this magic?" I miss when fast food places had video games. I miss the video games. Club Penguin or Toontown. You know what? I could definitely see that. Yeah, those are old, really old Flash games. McDonald had video game? Yeah. Back in the day when McDonald's wasn't, like, terrified of parents getting all pissed off about their kids getting fat because of McDonald's. No. Oh, hey. Oh, God, I think I'm just gonna... Oh, the controls on this are a little bit wonky. I mean, it's not ridiculously wonky. I'm just not used to them. Hi. I miss when fast food places were fun, but minimalism killed them. I mean, minimalism is one of the things that killed them, and also, like, the reputation for fast food places was... I mean, it's still bad. Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely still bad right now. But it was definitely, like, really bad back in the day. Or at least, like, I don't know what it is. There was some sort of a turning point where we all started to, like, actively change our minds about fast food. Just being like, you know what? This is a raw deal. I don't know. Not worth it. And so they've been trying to change that image since then. So, like, you know, they're getting rid of Ronald McDonald, so they're not advertising fast food to kids that way. They're getting rid of a bunch of the, you know, the video game related stuff and all the colors and things like that. And they're trying to, like, bland toast things a little bit, and they're trying to make a bunch of these locations look a little bit more prestigious and a little bit more for adult tastes, so that, like, they're not advertising directly to children. You know what I mean? My mom stopped taking us to a McDonald's for a while because of the news that they said there's rat poop in the food. Yeah, I don't know how legit that is. I guess that depends on which location. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know how many people know about the logistics of how McDonald's works, or how, like, a lot of restaurants work. Specifically, McDonald's, you can just buy a franchisee of, like, McDonald's. Like, what you could do, if you wanted to run your own McDonald's, you could literally just go buy some real estate in, like, a location somewhere, and then contact McDonald's and be like, hey, there's no McDonald's within this area, and I would like to run a McDonald's. And McDonald's would be like, okay, yeah, we see a spot that's open for you. So, sure, you can make yourself a McDonald's. You just need to, you know, be restricted to these particular regulations and these particular, like, you know, standards that we hold up for our locations. And they're just like, okay, sure. It's like, and McDonald's goes, okay, well, we're going to send you all the, you know, the brand assets. We're going to send you all the furniture. We're going to send you all the food, and then you guys can go ahead and make it. And so then, as long as you, like, you know, fit to the regulations on how they make their food, McDonald's is just like, yeah, sure, you can have a McDonald's. There you go. So the problem with that is the McDonald's that you go to are going to wildly differ depending on whether or not the person that runs the place actually cares about food quality. And unfortunately, in the United States, nobody cares about food quality. So you are going to get basically the bog standard experience for what McDonald's will actually, like, give you around this country. I wonder how U.S. McDonald's food tastes like. I meant, like, U.S. is McDonald's. So I guess that means you live somewhere else, OSHA. McDonald's fast food is nothing to phone home about. It sucks. I'm gonna be real. Especially, I live in an area that's not exactly, like, a massive metropolitan, like, paradise or anything. So it's kind of even worse. I wonder what McDonald's outside the U.S. tastes like. Here's the thing. I've heard stories about how apparently McDonald's in the in other places around the country are really good, because other places around the country have good standards and things, you know, and, like, taste. Whereas McDonald's in the U.S. is just like, we want hamburger. Please give me hamburger. I'd like to go to a McDonald's in Japan because they have different menu items. Yeah. God, I'm so tempted to go and look up foreign McDonald's, like, foods and things like that. Did anyone else see that one crazy fancy McDonald's? I think I remember seeing, like, a futuristic McDonald's at one point. I don't remember exactly where it was located, but, like, I don't know. I think there was a super fancy freaking McDonald's that, like, basically it's like high art, essentially. I think there was a Japanese McDonald's that looks really freaking good too. Fancy ballroom vibe to say. I am not going to a fancy ballroom for McDonald's. I don't care how well they make their food. Not worth it. Like, you're gonna be spending so much extra money just for like the mystique of it. You know what I mean? No, thank you. Japan has so many cool things there. Absolutely. Yeah. I will go to a fancy ballroom for McDonald's because I'm easy. There's McDonald's somewhere in the US where it's 2 stories tall. I believe it. That makes sense. Have you guys seen the futuristic Taco Bells where like you drive up and then they send you your food through like one of those like I forget what it's called, like those like air tube delivery systems? They have something very similar to that where it's like a bunch of these futuristic tube things and they just like lower the food down to you. I've seen that, and that's kind of interesting. I haven't gotten the opportunity to go to a place like that, mostly because there isn't any nearby. Yeah, bank teller tubes, basically. Just like, I would like to make a deposit of, it's like I would like to make a withdrawal of at least like 3 tacos. Ow. Eat your tube food, son. I don't want it yet. It cost a lot to get this food, son. God. No, all this fast food talk has actually reminded me of something. I remember when I was around like late high school age, and I took a trip out to California. Specifically, I went out to San Diego. Beautiful place, by the way. I loved my time going there, and I got to see so many cool things. I especially I had a lot of weird connections to San Diego for some reason. Like, so many. My dad knew a person who had a daughter who worked at the San Diego Zoo, and she was able to get us tickets in for free. And I was just like, sweet, free zoo trip. And I had like several other things that were exactly like that. Like, I think I got to get in free for like SeaWorld. Keep in mind, this was before SeaWorld was outed as being absolutely terrible to their animals. And then, another thing, my dad had a friend who had like basically a brother who worked over in the Marriott over there. And he couldn't get me like full clearance to be able to stay at the Marriott the entire time I was there. However, I did get one night. And I gotta say, that was like really refreshing. I was just like, oh, I get to hang out in this really expensive hotel room. I'm so happy. You got that for free. That's freaking crazy. But anyway, this is all me it's a big diatribe to basically tell you that I had a really good time when I went out to San Diego. I went to so many really good eating spots, and I had some of the best food that I had the entire time I was out there. A lot of sun, a lot of spectacles, and I really enjoyed my time. When it finally got time for me to get on a plane to actually go back home, I was walking through. I had about an hour and a half of time before my flight actually departed. And I was walking through the airport, and I walked past a McDonald's. And by the way, for people who don't know, yes, there are some airports that have McDonald's there. As well as airports have a lot of other places that you can eat as well. But yeah, I saw a McDonald's, and I was just like, fuck it, you'll do. And it wasn't that I was just giving up and just being like, I don't know what I want to eat. The thing is, I had been eating so many amazing meals while I was out that after a while, I just kind of I needed something familiar, I was just like, man, I just want to eat something that's comfort food and something that I can relate to. Yeah, I'm gonna go with McDonald's. So I had McDonald's, and that was the most refreshing meal at McDonald's I had had in such a long time. First of all, I didn't get sick from eating it, which is something rare. But on top of that, it was just like, oh man, finally. Something that I'm just like, I know what this is. Burger and fry. Arr. That's wild to me. Never been to an airport, and sometimes some airports look like malls to me. Yeah, well, once you get past TSA, you enter a world of magic and mystery. That is entirely fueled by your wallet. There's some crazy stuff at airports. Like, I remember one of the airports that I stopped off at, I was walking through, and I saw that they had, like... and I'm sure this probably still exists. They had, like, vending machines for, like, audio equipment and stuff. Like, if you went to the airport, and if you did not have an MP3 player, you could go into this this vending machine, and you could buy yourself an iPod from this machine. I don't know, like, how the heck you would manage to fill it with music, I don't know. But you could do it. You could also buy, like, headphones and stuff like that. And that is, like, such an interesting, like, opportunistic thing, because it's just like, hey, you're going to be on a really loud-ass airplane, and you don't want to be hearing that, plus the dude snoring next to you, plus the kid that's screaming in the background. Wouldn't you love it if you could just shut your ears and not worry about that? Here's a vending machine with audio-canceling headphones. It's a different world, man. It's crazy stuff. Vegas airports had lottery machines. Not surprised. That actually makes sense. You sound a little like Squidward. I bet they won't have... They have it! Canned bread! That face bit me. I love my face tracking. It's so great. He's so nice. Me. Anyway, I have been like talking about random stuff for a while here. I think it's time we should move back on to playing Stage 5-3, Ocean.
Let's go.
Squidward. I played... Oh, hey, here's the Pac submarine.
Pac-Man! Oh, thank heavens you're safe. Truth be told, you couldn't have come at a better time. Spooky caught wind of your plans and sent out a platoon of ghost submarines to impede your path.
Good grief. I can't eat a submarine, not even with power pellets. Talk about a pickle.
Not to worry. I've prepared just the thing for you to deal with them. I foresaw this challenge and took the liberty of modifying our submarine. I call it the Pac-Marine.
Wowza, that is swanky looking.
It's been designed by
Isn't it?
Ocean Gate.
It's fully equipped with anti-sub torpedoes, so now you have the means to retaliate. Go on, go give those devils a good scare.
Kermit? All right. So it's basically sort of a space shooter now.
Yummy. Yummy. Tasty. Tasty.
Yeah, my sub just runs on fruit. What of it?
Tasty.
Dude, this game has got so much stuff packed into it. Ha ha ha. Packed into. Hold B while honing. Shit. Ah, shoot. I was trying to shoot that, but I couldn't. What the heck was that? Laser? Okay, sure, I can just do that. All right, well...
Yummy.
I'm trying to recall if this was something that was in the previous game or not. I don't know. Oh dear, am I out of laser? I'm dead. It seems like there are no fishes left. Oh yeah, you only have a certain amount of laser to go. Okay. Gotcha. Honestly, Pac torpedoes are just fine. They do the job. I like my Pac laser. Oh dear. Running low. What's this guy? Power bomb. How so? How many power bombs do I get? Dang it. Okay, I think I sent out the power bomb and then made everybody explode. All right, got a laser. Cool. I ain't doing great. Apparently I did fine enough, though.
All right.
I want McDonald's now. I don't. I'm fine without that. Like I said, whenever I have McDonald's, it just knocks me down and makes me feel like bloated and sad. Spider! Trying to think of like what fast food place doesn't do that for me. For some reason, Arby's. That's the one that I'm just like, yeah, I can handle that. Though usually when I go to Arby's, I tend to buy like the chicken sandwich. Whale on a sub.
Let's go.
What the heck does that mean? Gave myself a mullet at 1 a.m. last night. What?
Well done indeed.
I appreciate the compliment, Professor, but I couldn't have done it without the Pac-Marine.
Yet it appears our adversaries have not conceded yet. Spooky's giant submarine, the Mega Whale, is on the move.
The Mega Whale? I heard a rumor that it sunk to the bottom of the ocean, but that was a while ago. Looks like that wasn't the end of it.
You'll be hard-pressed to reach Ghost Island with that behemoth roaming the waters. You must defeat the Mega Whale and get to Ghost Island, and quickly! All of Pac-Land is counting on you!
Alrighty then. Let's go whaling! Never had Arby's before. I should give it a... I think it's worth it to try Arby's at least once, I think. Although their food isn't exactly gourmet either. Like, let's be absolutely fair and clear. As well as also, like, their food does have a little bit of, like, greasiness to it. So, you know. Don't go into it expecting some sort of, like, high-class meal or anything. Or just be like, oh, yeah, they use, like, real meats and, like, you know, good quality ingredients. No, they don't. They're fast food. Just like all other fast food joints. Ow. I missed that little bit of health. Shoot. Where the heck's the Pac whale? Or where's the Pac... Ow. The Mega Whale, rather. I'm dead. Most fast food chains are like that, where it's not great tasting. Well, like... I will say that it's like... It tastes great in the moment. And then you're praying to the porcelain gods later. It's like all regret suddenly just floods into your being. Favorite fast food place is probably Raising Cane's, but they're pricey. You know what? I've had Raising Cane's. It's fine. Like, I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm not even gonna say I like it. I'll say it's fine. But that's kind of all it is just fine. Like, I'm not offended by having Raising Cane's. I don't, like, regret my my life later after I eat Raising Cane's. I just eat Raising Cane's, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Better than going to Chick-fil-A and feeling bad about it from a religious standpoint. You know what I mean?
Gosh, it's eerily quiet around here. Whoa!
Yeah. Are you ready for a whale of a time? Oh, look at the chunky boy. Now I'm Oh!
You've beat the dying daylights out of us for the last time, Pac-Man!
Don't you know not to beat a dead ghost? What if I've gotten hurt?
Master Spooky specially prepared this mega whale for us. You've got it coming now.
You've had your fun, but this is the end of the line. We ain't letting you reach Ghost Island. Let's get him, guys! Aye, aye!
Frickin' Inky. Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? Okay, I distinctly remember I did fight this boss fight in the previous game. How? Couldn't tell you. I feel like I need more firepower than this. Hey, there's some firepower. Owie. Okay, laser's all dried up. All right, hammering them down. This has got to be like the first health bar, right? This is a little bit too easy. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Don't eat me! Ooh, what's that? What's this? Hey, don't do that! Hey, did any one of you guys want to, like, drop a little health? Oh, oopsies. A European fast food place. I'm curious about it. Okay, so you have to do that all in one shot. So it's not as easy as I first thought. Well, avoid the tail. One turret down. Oh, dang it, I missed the gun. All right, okay. No! Oh, dear. Okay. Not doing my best. Not doing my best. Come on, crack it open like an egg. Yeah! Cheeseburger. No, I've never heard of that. I'm sure it's probably fine, though. I think, like, my thoughts are any fast food that isn't American fast food has the potential to be fabulous. Okay? Oh, dear. Because, as I mentioned, other countries have standards. Okay, I'm gonna do a risk, and I'm gonna try to. Aw, man, I tried. I think I just gotta like. Also, I just noticed I don't have to spam this button. I can just hold it down if I wanted to. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Ah, dang it. You love the burgers there? A good fast food place had better do a good job on the burgers, man. Oh, what the heck? It just hit me. Dang it! Kiss my grits! All right. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The one thing that I do kind of wish I had the opportunity to do when I took that, like, recent trip out to San Francisco a while back, I kind of wish that I had the opportunity to stop at In-N-Out. Actually, let me rephrase that. I did stop at In-N-Out. I just didn't actually eat anything at In-N-Out. And if you're sitting there wondering, how the heck does that work? I went there during, like, lunch rush, meaning that, like, there was absolutely no chance you were going to be able to get an order there unless you stood in line. And keep in mind, this was around the time that it was, like, prime time, it was, like, prime time, like, COVID hours. At a time when, you don't want to be hanging out in one area for an extended period. So I kind of weighed my options there, and I was just like, you know what? I don't think I want to go for, like, is fast food burger worth potentially getting sick over? And I'm just like, you know what? No. And when I mean sick, I mean, like, very actively getting sick. Life-destroyingly sick. I was just like, no. I'll skip this. All right, Mega Whale dead? Or do they just, upgrade it to the next level?
I'm asking nicely, guys. Just let me through. I've got important business at Ghost Island. No way! We're not letting you pass!
Pinky looks so bored.
No other choice. It's time to use the you-know-what.
This right?
No, doofus. This, the golden fruit.
Oh, yeah, it's not like I'm collecting that or something.
Now we're mad. You're in for a world of pain, Pac-Man.
Yeah, I knew it. No way there was only one round. How does a robotic whale eat, anyway? Sounds a bit like Harley Quinn. Oh, Mr. J. Yeah, I totally get it. All right. Oh, good. All right. So, ooh, hey, look. Funny red, red hit me here button. Oh dear. Please tell me that. Ow. Oh, is there a checkpoint on the golden whale? I get the feeling there's probably not. Uh-oh. I guess I just gotta get good. God! We're broke, remember? What was I supposed to do? Fill the tank, shoot the guy, and drive off? Now you tell me. I don't know why, but that particular line reminded me of the one line from frickin' The Lion King. What do you want me to do? Dress and drag and do the hula? Bummada 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 bum. Wow! Once again, I lived on Lion King significantly when I was younger. It absolutely tore that VHS to shreds. To the point where, like, if I went to watch that movie, I'd basically only be... Wow. It's less that I would be watching a movie and more like I would be watching a glitchy, staticky mess. It's like some kind of a strange experiment.
I'm asking nicely, guys. Just let me through. I've got important
Did not like
business at
2.
Ghost Island.
That's interesting because 2 does have its fans. I don't remember personally, like, you know, being massively a fan of it. I think I was mostly sort of like, I don't know. I remember watching it once, and I think that should tell you a thing or two about whether or not I liked it or not. Do attacking these cannons do anything? I don't even know. Ah. Not good. Not good! Oh, your Twitch is lagging? Oh, shoot. I don't have any drop frames on my end, so... Oh, you can roll. I'm an idiot. I really need to start doing that. Ow! Yeah, that helps out significantly. Holy shit. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Just hold it down. Hold the button down. Oh, frig. Not my finest moment. Aw, you jerk. I suppose this does give me an opportunity to get some more health, though. Okay! Fine by me! Okay, now, you gotta remember, I can dodge. Hey, look, Snap Parade. Which is funny because, like, I could barely see anything out of my peripheral, but I could definitely see the Snap Parade. And the Dorito. You... It's so hard to tell when the tail is, like, an attack, you know... If, like, the... yeah, okay. Okay. Got that. Opportunity to heal thine self. Good stuff. Okay, what's the next thing? Oh, okay. So all of this is just shooting the caboose, eh? All right. Not gonna lie, this is a pretty dry boss fight. Ah, frig. Okay. Okay, duck out of the way. Or over me. Eyeball? Oh, oh. Love how the professor is just like, oh my god, don't get attacked by the beam! It's like, no shit, Sherlock. Eyeball? Nope. But as I mentioned, I don't think I have the ability to kill any of the other parts that were previously killable. Ooh, okay, good. Sorry I'm not paying much attention to the chat right now. I am, like, locked the hell in. Coward! Don't close off your funny, like, shoot me button. All right, I got him. What's the final place going to be? Is it going to continue to be your stupid face? Oh, dear. Have you noticed that I've just, like, stopped letting go of the torpedo button? Oh, dang it. Okay, I played a little bit too close to the sun on that one. Ocean says hi. Oh, neat. Speaking of oceans, that is kind of ironic. How my level today is basically ocean-based. Don't do it. Oh, okay. Wow. Dude, that dodge comes in handy. Die! I did it! Yeah! Or eat me. Oh, what the heck is this? Tell me that this is a checkpoint. All right. Over here. This is hot garbage. Oh, okay, all right. I can dodge my way through the lasers. I wasn't 110% sure what the heck I was doing there. All right. I just noticed that was closing in on me. What do you mean? Like, I can't get too close to those lasers. Thank you for the boba. Very refreshing. I can't stand there. Or there. Come on. Am I supposed to, like, aim the reticle somehow? There we go. Now, he's close, but I got it. Funny will go boom. It'd be funny if I just, like, left the melon. Just be like, and we're done. I'm gonna leave the melon for a fish. Anyway, did I get anything? Clear the stage without losing life. Fuck that. Obtain a bronze medal or higher. No, fuck that. We're done. I'm not doing that for a set of music. Ta-da! Yay. Now what's this step? Oh, wait a minute. Yay. And now the spooky stuff is now available. Okay, so this house has been cleared up. Bastard. That's been cleared up. The stuff over here has been cleared up. So it appears that one of the only things that remains is going to the Spooky Woods area. And from there, we get the final showdown with Spooky. So yay. I'm looking forward to that. However, I think I am going to make this a short stream here, and we're going to, we are going to... Oh, I want to keep the music going, though. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to raid out to Ocean. So give me a second. I want to make sure I spelled their name correctly on here. So let me go ahead and grab that real quick. Are they currently on? Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. I'm not entirely sure. I know I follow them. I need to widen this out real quick. Okay, my browser has frozen itself. What the? Firefox! God, you're getting shittier and shittier every day. All right. Oh, actually, it doesn't appear that they are on yet. Interesting. When are they going to start? Hold on a second. And it doesn't appear that they are currently on at the moment. Do I just noodle around until eventually they get online? And then I raid out? I wouldn't hate that. I mean, you know, it could give us an opportunity to just sort of, like, sit back and chill. Because I kind of want to just, you know, punch them in the face with viewers the second that we start. That could be done. Oh, they're getting ready with Comfy. Oh, interesting. Okay. Spleepy doo boop. Music is peak. Agreed. Funny enough, a little bit earlier, I noticed that, like, for the release of Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac, the original composer who did the music for Pac-Man World 2 back in the day, they just made the decision, like, on their own accord to just take all of the original recordings that they did for Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac. I don't know, not Re-Pac. They took all of the original audio that they did for Pac-Man World 2, and they released it, like, for free in, like, a high quality playlist on YouTube. and a lot of people were just like super ridiculously excited about that. However, I went over to that playlist again, and I noticed that that playlist is no longer available, which makes me think that perhaps Namco stepped in and were just like, no, 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 not allowed to do that. I know you're the composer and all that, but like, we didn't give you permission to send that music out to people for free on the internet. Like, what are you doing there, buddy? And I guess I kind of understand that. You know what I mean? Yeah, copyright. It's a sad thing, but I do understand. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, you could be the composer of something, but if you don't own the copyright for it, you don't own the copyright for it. So, ultimately, what are you gonna do? And I totally get that. Okay, as much as I want to raid out to Grapefruit, aka Ocean, I think I would prefer to just go ahead and get in contact with them and let them know that I'm done, so that we can just plan to have me in the chat when we are ready to go. So, yeah, I'm just gonna call it a day here. We're gonna head over to the end screen. So thank you guys very much for coming out to the screen. The stream. I appreciate it a heck of a lot. My stream schedule is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And some streamy things that I got lined up here. We'll be playing some more Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac next Wednesday. And then Saturdays, I've been playing through Silk Song. I've been enjoying it, / also, you know, it's been my personal hell of having to deal with ridiculously difficult video games. Sundays are the days where I just sort of sit back with the chat and talk about random stuff that comes to mind, whether it be something related to, like, I don't know, fast food, like we did a little bit earlier today. Theme parks seem to come up a heck of a lot, considering the fact that you guys are big fans of theme parks, and also Pierce is a major fan of theme parks, and he comes in pretty often. And other, you know, just other random video game news and whatnot. Also, a little bit of information about some stuff that I am doing off of my regular stream stuff. I do regular Homestuck streams with Synth at the moment. I think we've gotten about like halfway through Homestuck. So, yeah, if you want to catch me on Synth's channel, that happens on Mondays around 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. 6 o'clock where he lives. And then, yeah, I guess I'm probably going to be popping into a stream here pretty soon with Ocean, and we're going to be possibly playing some Jackbox. And I'm excited about that because I haven't played Jackbox stuff in a while. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and take off. Again, thank you guys very much for coming out. See you next time.